Listen, you don't need me to tell you. Rent is expensive in Boston. New York City has a similar issue, but they're now shifting some of the financial burden onto landlords. Our Kirsten Glavin is in Allston to explain how a new policy could work here.
For too many decades, tenants have been forced to hand over thousands of dollars in fees to a broker they never hired or asked for.
We're only going to make things worse.
Landlords paying for their own brokers.
42 in the affirmative, 8 in the negative.
New York City Council voting in favor of it on Wednesday, and many are now asking, should Boston do the same?
If I didn't have to pay a broker's fee, that would be awesome.
Anything to just keep rent down, people to just afford bills, take care of what they got to take care of, I think would be nice.
No surprise, many renters are in support of the Fairness in Apartment Rentals Act that would require landlords to pay broker fees instead of their tenants who normally have to foot the bill. Mayor Michelle Wu saying she's supportive of exploring the idea locally.
Boston is now the last major city in the country where tenants can still be forced to pay brokers' fees, and those are often in the range of thousands of dollars and can be prohibitive.
Different landlords are willing to pay different amounts.
Some experts in the real estate world more skeptical.
I think it's a misguided policy that takes away from the real issue at hand, which is zoning reform.
The CEO of Boston Pads pointing to what he calls a bigger problem, a lack of housing supply.
If we increased the amount of supply, we would have landlords that would instantly drop prices and pay the fees. And so I think we have to look at it from that perspective.
Others argue that landlords could potentially raise rent even more to cover the costs of that broker commission.
I think ultimately it leads to less choices and probably drives the rent higher.
Now, according to data from Boston Pads, about 70% of landlords here in Boston currently do not pay those broker fees. Reporting in Allston, I'm Kirsten Glavin, NBC 10 Boston.